Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? This is Will from Say How You Feel. And as you can see, I got my boy All Styles, you know what I'm saying, All Things Styles t-shirt on. Rocking it, you hear me? So today, we're going to be doing a new video. The last video you probably saw was me unbagging this t-shirt from my boy All Things Styles. So today I'm going to be shooting a sublimation video. If you'd like to hear what I got to say about sublimation, stay tuned. And of course, without further ado, check out my people from the squad. You heard me, of course, All Things Styles. You know, my sis over there, lifestyle you dig. You know what I'm saying? My bro over there at who want to go? Mike T's. You know what I'm saying? 12 Gone Apparel, and of course my brother at Southern Zone Graphics. So let's get it popping. This is, of course, Will from Say How You Feel. Stay tuned. We'll be right back at you. Alright, so before we get started, let's just talk about what sublimation is and what it is not. Sublimation is a great one for product. It does great for certain things. I think that a lot of people misconstrued it. I've known people to go and get this as a single color design. To me, to use sublimation for a single color design is a total waste. That's just my opinion. This is the Bible according to Will. So hey, take it how you will and take it how you feel. You dig? I think sublimation is great for doing an all color graphic, and you want it to be permanent into the garment for a polyester shirt. What it is not is a replacement to inkjet transfers. Here's the thing about sublimation. Sublimation goes completely into the fabric. It embeds itself into the fibers of polyester. Inkjet transfer has a polymer film upon which the ink sits on top of, or it sinks into, or whatever the case you want to call it. It goes into. Now what happens to that is when you press that, it goes on top of the shirt. When you press sublimation, it just goes into the fibers. Now here's the catch between the two. Anything you put on top of anything else is not truly adhered to that thing because of the fact that it rides directly on top. Just like when you do vinyl, sometimes the glue-like substance backing on it loosens no matter how hard you press it, no matter what you do or what type of vinyl it is. Occasionally, sometimes it will lift. You just repress it and activate the glue-like substance on the back of it, and it will be just fine. Well, with inkjet transfers, light, I'm talking about light right now. It looks great on a white shirt, and once you wash it, it will bleed a little bit. And the reason being because the ink is not truly adhered into the garment, such as with sublimation. The problem with that is people are trying to figure out ways to take a cotton shirt and put sublimation on it. They have ways of doing it. I'm not knocking them. I'm not saying that they're wrong. Some people believe they're great. Some people believe they're not. It just depends on your own personal opinion. I have yet to try them because in theory, to me, you're still placing something. Because everyone I've seen, either I'm putting a liquid or I'm putting a some type of barrier between the ink and the garment. Be it a piece of vinyl for glitter vinyl, be it sublimation block, be it something. I'm putting some kind of barrier onto the garment. So now the great part about that is as my boy over there, A-Dub Productions, Alan Wade did a test and proved my theory. Actually, if you go watch his watch test, he shows that the ones when you press directly into the shirt, using either just the sublimation transfer into a cotton, or using the liquid substrate, and then once it's out, no matter it doesn't last. He used the liquid and he used just the sublimation directly to the shirt. It leaves a film, it leaves the image, but it doesn't, it fades. It is what it is, because it sits on top of something else, and that something else eventually will wash off. So therefore, it defeats the purpose. I'm spending extra money and time on doing something that's eventually going to do the same thing as if I just place an inkjet transfer on a white shirt and call it a day. Facts. Now, he did I think, a sublimation on top of something else and was able to bring it back to life by just repressing it. Then, my fact still remains the same, that ultimately, that whatever you sublimate onto, that you placed on the cotton shirt, still sits on top of the cotton shirt, and it will eventually lose its stickiness. And that's okay. I'm not saying that it should last forever. I'm saying everything has a purpose. So in order to really figure out what's best to do for sublimation, what's best to do for something else, you have to figure out the longevity of the product upon which you're trying to press. For me, I usually do, if I'm going to do a shirt in sublimation, I'm doing polyester shirt, period. I'm not trying to play with cotton, not trying to deal with cotton. That's just me, because I don't want to do the extra work. I believe that I'm going to do a series on the cotton shirts, talking about why the ink goes into it and everything. But I'm also going to do a series on inkjet transfer, which is going to be another series that I'm going to do. I'm probably going to do about 3 or 4 videos on each, talking about different things about each product and the benefits of each project. I may do 4 shirts, I may do a couple of mugs, and I may do, I have a keychain order coming in. I might even do a keychain. So with that being said, today I'm doing a shirt for one of my daughters. She's a big Harley Quinn fan. So I'm going to do this image onto an extra large polyester shirt. I thought about it before. Which was to tell you exactly what shirt I'm using. I'm using the Gildan Performance. I want to say it's the 4200s. 100% polyester. It's the ones that feel like cotton. I have some other ones, the A4s. Those are the silky ones. If you've seen me do, I don't know if I did a video or not. I just posted. I did a video with, I did a shirt with Ice Cube on it, and came out really good on that. It's brighter. I'm also going to talk about why I believe that the ones on the cotton shirts versus the ones on the silky shirts, or why they look totally different. I think I have a Cricut shirt somewhere right here. I think I might have used it already. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I've done Cricut shirts. Came out great. I like those too. I think I like the cotton feeling ones better, just because they feel a little looser. I can rock a 2XL with that one, and it feels loose, and I like that feeling. So for me, real quick, I'm going to tell you what I do. I sell sublimation paper. So this doesn't have a name, you know, for what? You know, the name is a name. What does it perform any different? No, it's paper. Now as far as what I use to put in between my shirt, the front and the back, I use either these, almost came out. These parchment sheets, pre-cut. I like these. They're pre-cut and I don't have to be bothered. So I use these, and this is by Kroger, of course. I live in Nashville. If you're on the West Coast, we call it Ralph's. You know what I'm saying? I'm from LA, born and raised. But I also use, this is not what I use. This is not what I use at all. It looks like this, is why I grabbed it. It's parchment paper, but it looks like this. And I have no idea where it's at. I think I might have left it in the living room. No. I'm sorry. Here. Okay, parchment paper. You know, I use this, and this is from Reynolds Kitchens. I'm guessing it's a Department of Reynolds wrap. So I'll use these two. Now, neither one is better than the other. Some people use butcher paper. I got enough rolls of stuff sitting around here, so I don't really particularly like to use butcher paper. But, so I press on these for 60 seconds at 400 degrees. I don't use tape because I just don't. I just been doing it long enough that I know just don't lift it up and yank it. Other than that, like I said, I think that Sublimation is a great product for full color designs. I repeat, I do not understand the purpose of using it for a one color design unless, now here comes the unless. The unless is I'm doing a darker color. Like I have a shirt, Three Kings, I have He's Risen shirt, He Lives shirt on a dark blue, two on dark blue and one on a maroon color shirt. And they both are in all black designs. The reason is you have to sublimate darker than the garment that you're putting it on. So in that case, then yeah, I will, because there's no point in putting me a yellow or a green or something like that. And part of the reason is, so let me give you this on this particular video, ink across the board is translucent. It does not have, it's not opaque. Anything comes out of an inkjet or a printer, and that style of printer is going to not be opaque. And if you don't know what opaque is, I have a screen printing video on my channel. Go check it out. That is a screen printing ink. It is opaque, which means if I put it on a black shirt, it's still going to show up. Now, will it be as bright as if I put it on a white shirt? No, because the opacity it's going to show better on a white shirt, which is why when you sublimate, if you have an all white shirt, and I'll just go ahead and say it, which is why when you have the cotton filling shirts and the silky color shirts. The cotton filling shirts, they have 100% polyester, but for them to feel that way, I believe something has to be done to the fabric in order to make it feel like cotton. So I think that takes its true whiteness out. Whereas for the silky style of some polyester shirts, something is either at its normal state or whatever the case may be, but it's shiny. And it shows the colors even better than if you put it on a cotton shirt. Does it look better on cotton filling shirt? No. But it still pops a lot better. That's just, you can prove that. You can test it to theory yourself, however you want to do it. I think that ultimately it is something that you should test out and figure out for yourself. Again, now, next video I'll probably even go into why the difference between pigmented ink and sublimation ink, but we'll talk about that later. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get ready to press the shirt. I've already lint rolled my shirt. I already have it on my press. I already have it already ready to go. Everything is set up. I just don't like it for the sake of time of video, because I know I'll do more talking. This is going to be more of a teaching series, and I'll just happen to be a shirt every series. This was happened to be for my daughter because she wanted it. One of my kids. I have quite a few, like 9, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have a lot of kids. And then they have mates, and I claim all of them as well. And so it's quite a few of them. With that being said, stay tuned. Watch me press this shirt. Alright, so this again, like I said, is the design. We're going to put on here. I already got everything set up. I've already pre-pressed the shirt. I've got to get my timer together, because the timer on here for some reason is iffy at best. It gets on my nerves. And the crazy part, this ain't even an Amazon press. But we're going to leave that for neither here nor there. Alright, so that's set up. Put my parchment paper down. Again, this is going to be a 60-second press. Alright, so Once the timer goes off, we'll go ahead and make sure we're good. Again, this is going to be a 4200 Gildan performance shirt. And this is one of my daughters. She's a big Harley Quinn fan. What's that woman's name? Harley Quinn? Harley Quinn. Harley, that's her. Hey, look, you know me. I'm liable to forget some stuff and some other stuff. So, again, this is on sublimation. And the thing about sublimation, you definitely want to be careful when you lift it up so that your paper doesn't shift or move, because it will ghost. So I just typically hold this down, then I lift it up slowly. You'll see in a few seconds. And we stop it. Lift it up slowly. Pull this off. You know you got a good press when you can see the image on the outskirts of the paper. It's bright, vibrant. Check that out. Looking really, really good. Looking really, really crisp. Alright. What I'm probably going to end up doing is taking a picture of it later and probably using that as a thumbnail. Never bleeds through. Now they say you can actually take it and press it against something else. I don't do it. One press, one go. So we're back, and this is how the shirt came out. You know, I think it came out pretty good myself. Looks really, really good. Again, I think this is what sublimation is made for. Polyester shirts. White to definitely bring out the colors, the multiple colors in it, make it pop. I think it came out great. Again, like I said, I think she'll like it. My daughter will like it. I think that ultimately, if you're going to do sublimation, there's nothing wrong with doing different colors. Just be mindful to sublimate darker than with the color of the shirt you're going. I think yellow, used in the right context, comes out really good. Condi has a video where they show different levels of what sublimating on different colors would look like. You might want to check that out. I don't know exactly which one it is, but they do have the video. And with that being said, again, shout out to the squad. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you all the ones who come back. I appreciate you all. To my brother from Southern Zone Graphics, thanks for the love. Thanks for the shout out. To all my brothers and sisters of the squad, thanks for the love and shout out. Lifestyle You Dig, 12 on Apparel, All Things Styles, and of course my man Mike T's. What's happening, baby brother? Let's make it happen. Let's get it cracking. This is going on for 2020 to 2021 and beyond. Peace, love, and hair grease. Keep saying how you feel.